Nosang culture. I want you to picture this. A five-star view of the city skyline, a nice cool breeze, amazing food and drinks, and the whole thing costs you less than $10. Culture of enjoying drinks and food at these little outdoor tables, usually right in front of a convenience store. But, as you're about to see, it's so much more than that. It's a social ritual, a place to connect, a real urban oasis. But why? Why is this so incredibly popular? What is the deal with these simple plastic tables? That brings us to our first section, really getting into the soul of Nosang. It all really starts with one fundamental idea, something that makes this entire culture even possible in the first place. And that is absolute safety. I'm talking about a level of trust that's so deep, you can literally leave your phone, your wallet, whatever, on the table while you pop inside the store to grab something else. This incredible public safety, it's the bedrock that this whole relaxed open-air culture is built on. You know it. It's all about the value. We're talking about the 10,000 won magic. Yeah, for about $8, you can grab 4 cans of imported beer. This is the heart of what Koreans call gaseongbi, getting incredible bang for your buck. It basically turns a simple storefront into this amazing, affordable, open-air terrace that anyone can enjoy. But it's not just about safety and a good deal. The third pillar, this one is woven deep into the cultural fabric of Korea. They physically bring people closer together, and that fosters this unique spirit called jung. Jung is this really deep emotional connection. And you know, that sense of connection, it goes beyond just the people at the table. It actually connects you to the city itself. Breathing in that crisp autumn air, you can even bundle up in a puffer jacket with a steaming cup of ramen in the winter. You're not just outside, you are in the season. Okay, so now you get the why. Let's get into the how. How Modisumer. Just look at this. Would you believe me if I told you this came from a convenience store? A perfect example of this is the legendary Mark meal, which was actually named after a fan's recipe for their favorite K-pop idol. You get some instant tteokbokki, mix in some instant spaghetti ramen, and then you top it all off with a sausage and some string cheese. A quick zap in the microwave, and boom, you have this incredibly rich, savory, and just super satisfying meal. GS25 is your spot for high-quality classics. You absolutely have to try their Chicken 25 fried chicken. CU is the trendsetter. They're famous for viral stuff like those Yonsei milk cream breads. And 7-Eleven, they're fantastic for more meal-focused feasts. These are the top-tier, main character energy locations in Seoul. For an unbelievable sunset over the Han River, you go to the E-Mart 24 on Dongjak Bridge. Want front row seats to the famous Rainbow Bridge Fountain Show? Head to the CU at Hunggang Banpo 1. You can even find a floating convenience store on the river at GS25 Hunggang Jamwon 1. The number one single most important rule is to clean up after yourself. This is completely non-negotiable. Always empty all the liquids from your containers before you toss them. Leaving leftover soup or beer is a huge no-no. Make sure the tables you're using are on the store's private property, not blocking the public sidewalk. That can get both you and the store owner a fine. Just in case, it is always a smart idea to have these numbers saved in your phone. Go ahead and screenshot this slide. Seriously. 112 is for the police, and they do have English support. 1330 is the 24/7 tourism hotline for info and translation help, and 120 is the Seoul Dasong call center for any city-related questions. You'll be glad you have. A plastic chair can become the best seat in the house, offering a scene you'll remember for a lifetime. It's about finding that beauty, that connection, and yeah, even that romance in the absolute simplest of settings. So I guess the only question left is, are you ready to go find your own midnight plastic oasis?